Parents identify victims of Minneapolis school shooting. Our hearts are broken. The city of Minneapolis is reeling after a horrific school shooting at Annunciation Catholic School left 2 young children dead and 17 others wounded. Families, teachers, and community members are struggling to process the violence that shattered what should have been a safe and sacred space. The victims. The parents of the 2 children killed have identified them as Fletcher Merkel, 8, and Harper Moyski, 10. Fletcher's father, Jesse Merkel, spoke through tears outside the school on Thursday. "Yesterday, a coward decided to take our 8-year-old son Fletcher away from us," he said. "Because of their actions, we will never be allowed to hold him, talk to him, play with him, and watch him grow into the wonderful young man he was on the path to becoming." Jesse described Fletcher as a boy full of life who loved fishing, cooking, his friends, his family, and any sport he was allowed to play. He said the family's pain will never disappear but hopes time will bring some healing. "I pray that the other victim's family can find some semblance of the same," he added. Harper's parents, Michael Moyski and Jackie Flavin, released a heartbreaking statement remembering their daughter as a bright, joyful, and deeply loved 10-year-old whose laughter, kindness, and spirit touched everyone who knew her. They said Harper's younger sister adored her and is now left devastated by the loss. "As a family we are shattered and words cannot capture the depth of our pain," the statement read. They also urged leaders to act. "No other family should have to endure what we have. Change is possible and it is necessary, so that Harper's story does not become yet another in a long line of tragedies." The attack. The shooting happened Wednesday morning during a mass marking the first week of school. Police say the gunman, 23-year-old former student Robin Westman, opened fire from outside the church, shooting through the windows. The church doors had been locked, a move investigators say likely saved dozens of lives. Even so, 17 people were wounded, including 14 children. Police say Westman died by suicide shortly after the attack. Authorities are still investigating a motive but say Westman left behind writings that revealed a disturbing fascination with mass shooters and violent hatred toward multiple groups, including the Jewish community and former President Donald Trump. "These words are horrific and vile. I will not dignify them by repeating them," said Joseph Thompson, acting U.S. Attorney General for Minnesota, at a Thursday press conference. Community in mourning. As news spread, the Minneapolis community gathered for vigils and prayer services. Outside Annunciation Catholic School, people left flowers, drawings, and stuffed animals in honor of Fletcher and Harper. At one candlelight vigil, parents wept openly, hugging their children tighter than ever. A priest led prayers pleading, "God, come to our aid. We need your comfort. We need your healing." Calls for change. The attack has once again fueled debate over America's gun laws, especially surrounding access to assault-style weapons. "There is no reason that someone should be able to reel off 30 shots before they even have to reload," said Jacob Fry, mayor of Minneapolis. "We're not talking about your father's hunting rifle here. We're talking about guns that are built to pierce armor and kill people." Gun reform advocates argue that stricter laws are urgently needed, while others stress the importance of addressing the country's growing mental health crisis. Harper's parents echoed that call, saying, "We urge our leaders and communities to take meaningful steps to address gun violence and the mental health crisis in this country." A city forever changed. For Minneapolis, this tragedy has left scars that will not fade quickly. 2 children are gone, families are shattered, and a community of parents is left to wonder how a school, a place meant to nurture and protect, became a site of horror. As Fletcher and Harper's names join the long list of young lives cut short by gun violence, the question echoes once again: how many more children must be lost before change comes? Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.